Trash Panda.
Brian Trash Panda Stutsky. Why is he called Trash Panda? I don't know.
Hey, you're gonna save that for when we start recording. You have to say that. Cue
Trash
that
Panda Customs. This would be the night to play for. Whoa, no, Trash Panda Customs. Booyah, thank you. Outstanding. See, that's going to seem rehearsed. We're like, yeah, we are. We should get the cards out here.
Would you like the cards out?
This would be the night.
No?
No.
What? Oh, that's not good.
No Trash Panda. But it's just every artist has a hook, right? And that always stuck in my head. And I was like, they'll have these weird little things, like Van Gogh always had this one certain stylistic move, and it's just the way he turned the brush as he worked. I started realizing things like her shape. There's always hidden symbols and things like that. We're not live, are we?
Yes, we're up.
You were about to reveal the secret of the Trash Panda. Right there.
The Trash Panda secret will never be revealed.
Trash Panda Customs.
Sorry about that, guys. We kind of got in the tail end of the conversation here.
Yeah.
That we will continue later.
Okay.
You don't want anything to do with that. It's a long story.
So today,
Day 2.
holy smokes, what a day.
Yeah.
That was.
We got a lot done.
My feet are killing me right now.
Yeah.
And it's not like I have uncomfortable shoes. I've just been on my feet. We go over to the thing tonight. All there is tall tables.
4 chairs.
Where's the chairs? We're gonna be here for 5 hours standing up. I don't want to be here.
I sat at a nice dinner.
Yeah, well, congratulations with that.
It was nice. Thank you to my employer. And
I've introduced you to a new friend.
yeah, good times, man. I got sitting. If you go back and listen to our podcast with Chad Reynolds, I got to eat dinner with Chad tonight.
Chad's a good guy.
We
how's Chad?
masticated.
How's he doing?
After some good, a pull-out couch time.
There was some mastication going on.
Well, how's he doing? Is he doing okay?
He's looking okay, man. I want nothing but the best for that guy.
He's had a rough run lately.
We discussed that a little bit. I don't want to bring that. It's a little personal.
Right.
But yeah, we did discuss that situation. He's coping.
Good.
It's good to see him out and about, though. It's a rough road, and it's not one of those things you ever get over.
No,
I mean, you don't get past. You learn to deal with it.
You find a way to process it.
And not to, we can sit down. It's a good topic for another time, though.
But we talked with a lot of cool people today. A lot of big names, a lot of up and coming names. We think.
A lot of people who want to join us on this.
Yeah.
Apparently, the guy with the charger.
Yeah.
Did you tell him that?
Yeah, he was there. He heard it. That he was listening to it.
Yeah.
Or
he
was
knew
watching
who we
it.
were.
Yeah, he knew. Oh, it was really cool. In fact, the good part was he knew my work.
Okay.
I think as well as I know his work, and it was really nice to have that kind of that mutual exchange.
That was pretty cool.
And I think it'll make for some really good podcasting.
BBT.
BBT fabrications. Yeah, really,
wow,
really
killer car.
Stunning car.
if that, I'd say I have a tie for my top 2 cars today.
Yes.
We'll get into that later on, and that Charger is one of them.
Yes. Me too.
Stunningly unique and original, and so well done. And it's one of those cars that you look at and you go, "Why didn't I think of that?"
Yeah.
And it's
so well executed. Fall.
I can't remember the designer's name, but hats off to him.
Yeah, I wish I could. When we have him on, I want to make sure that we rectify that situation.
Yes.
And really good, a lot of talented hands and a lot of things coming together really, really well. We rekindled some old friendships today. It was really nice. Got to talk with Brian Fuller for a little while. Really cool story behind that bike. I definitely want to cover that too. But this is all like teasers. It's sad, but then it's what you get. I guess you have to watch. Let's see what else.
That race car that the Flare Witch project.
That was amazing.
Yes.
For a garage build for
Yeah.
just the people that want to do a garage build.
Really cool person.
Great lady.
I'll say she will be on the podcast.
Oh God,
Yep.
yes.
I got a feeling she's going to become a regular.
Yep.
She's
Way
becoming
too-
irregular too after being on. That's
Way
for
too
sure.
cool. She was actually a
She's-
really
she's-
cool person.
Very awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely fun.
Got to hang out with Chip for 5 minutes this morning. That was a
Chip
good
yeah,
thing.
broke the line for you this morning.
That was
Yeah.
pretty
You put
cool.
a stop to
Yeah.
the photo
I've
session.
never seen that.
Really?
I've never seen that where he stopped what he was doing as far as the line and stopped. You know,
Walked over and gave me a hug.
that's
that was.
that was real cool.
Then he took your wallet. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
it was-
I
yeah.
said, "Are you sure you know who who you're talking about?"
Well, after about 5
You
minutes,
know it's bread, right?
After about 5 minutes of the hug.
yeah, it was awkward. It was an unusual massage, but Brad seemed to like it.
I was okay with it. It
A
was good.
strange silence filled the show. Even the drift car in the background just screeched to a halt.
Finally.
Oh, that was nice. We got some people to do some intros for us,
Yes.
which is nice.
We met with Brad Fanshaw again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great guy.
Our good friend Brad, yeah.
Absolutely.
That's
Watch
always
this show
His
for
name's Brad. How bad can he be?
Well, you
Well,
know.
okay, all right. Okay, maybe
We
that's a
always
bad
say there's a good
analogy.
and a bad,
That's
right?
probably a better
Awkward
analogy for
silence.
that.
Yeah. Don't think the term bad bread is a cool thing.
We watched his
Dang it.
podcast for a while.
I've heard it wrong all these years. I just took it wrong all these years.
He did a live podcast from
Yeah.
which
The
was that?
Magnaflow stage?
Yes, the Magnaflow stage, and we watched that for a while, and
We got run into by people
we
waiting.
did. That was fun.
That
That
was
was
awesome.
fun.
I almost went to jail. That was interesting.
That was great too, and not even for the people running into us. That
No.
was an entirely unrelated thing to the men's
Totally
room.
different.
I thought he was going to go Butterdale on us today. It's going to be pretty brutal.
One thing that was neat is Chip's 5 windows sitting in front of
Yeah.
the podcast that
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Brad was doing. That car's
Those
absolutely
rims
stunning.
were very interesting, but we'll get into that later.
Shockingly familiar.
We'll get into that later, maybe.
Another awkward pause
But that was-
filled the room.
As
That's
it looks,
a nice
as
looking
that,
car.
there's your dimension, the fourth dimension.
Broke the fourth wall. Thank you.
And I loved his car that I just love is the P32. I love that
I
car.
was going to see that
there.
car back there again.
Yeah, that was there. So I took some pictures of that, and that's up on our Instagram feed.
And that was, speaking of another, just another car that was kind of a blast from the past, was the eBay Mustang.
Yeah,
Seeing that car at the
Yeah.
show again.
And it still looks nice.
yeah.
Still a really pretty
Yeah.
car.
And that was made by Troy Trepanier, right?
Yeah, it's Troy. That was a build on rides.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
was a build on rides.
Yeah, the eBay, yeah.
And it's funny, rounded the corner, saw that, and I was like, wow,
Yeah.
kind of shared that story with you, that was one of those serendipitous moments again where I kind of tied a lot of things together, being at SEMA Show. So those cars that kind of made a repeat appearance.
Right.
Then we ran into Steve Strope and Mark Stilo.
Stilo Stylo guy, one of my
Oh,
heroes.
yeah.
Oh,
That was an awesome looking
it's the
Camaro.
Camaro guy.
Oh yeah, I love that guy.
Yeah,
He,
he's awesome.
The badge that he had made up for that
Yes.
back was just a
So-
perfect.
He goes,
touch,
it was
isn't
from my dad's dealership. Your dad's dealership? No.
No, yeah, that's the perfect touch for that.
He reeled me right in.
Dude.
Hopefully we'll have him on, and Mr. Strope will have him on, and
Steve was good with the idea, and I think Mark was good with
Mark
the
was
idea.
totally good with the idea.
then we saw.
You get to meet Mick, actually
Yeah.
meet Mick
Yeah.
face to face. That
That was
was
awesome.
a good
Patrick
thing.
had Mick, yeah, there'll be a podcast forthcoming with him.
And then Bob, the VP of ARP.
Yeah,
Super
his car.
nice guy.
Good
And-
people.
and he wants to be on the podcast.
Speaking
Okay.
of the ARP booth, we got to have the Engel brothers on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
They are
Oh,
so
yeah,
funny,
those guys are
and they're
hilarious.
freakishly tall.
Yeah, yeah.
Which won't translate well on the
Yeah, that one-
podcast.
that-
however.
Yes, it will.
The kid was like 12 and he was 7 foot tall.
So such a funny couple dudes. If you guys are watching,
That was a weird wing.
That was a weird wing.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Well, that brings me to my
Not
tie.
like
really
a you owe me
what
money.
that- yeah.
That brings
Oh,
me
they're
to my
great
tie
dudes.
of
They're great
cars,
dudes.
though. That brings me to my cars that I love most.
Okay.
I saw
All right.
that wagon and
Oh,
the
it's-
Charger.
Oh,
Those two were just
Well, let's define that wagon, the Rambler you're talking about, the Flair wagon.
63.
Oh, you
Actually,
know the 57?
The Ford.
actually, the 57.
Oh, that 57 was
That
Close
was,
second, very close second was the Rambler wagon.
what I like about the 57 was that was another case of just understated sledgehammery.
Yeah.
And I want to coin that phrase right here, right now.
Sledgehammery?
We have sledgehammery. We had
Sledgehammery.
another one that we coined.
Patent pending.
It's patent pending. Yes, that'll be.
Was that new level of douchebaggery? Was that what that was?
No,
because
it
we've
started
used
with
that
an A.
phrase.
It was an A.
It wasn't
word.
ass hattery.
No,
We've
it
done
was.
that
It
before.
was. It started.
Anality.
It started
Anality.
with
Anality.
Anality.
Yeah.
There you
There was
go.
definitely a level of anality when it came to
Yes.
the
A level of
subtlety.
anality.
Nice
Yeah,
use
not
of the
With
word.
both cars, actually.
Nicely done.
It doesn't hurt when you make the word up to just find new ways to
That's
use
right,
it.
and actually use it in a nice way.
Exactly, we used it many different ways
Yes.
earlier during our testing phase. With that car is so subtle.
Yeah.
And there's so much going on, like so much going on.
On the 57,
Yeah.
57.
well, it was a year. It took them a year to do all the metal work. It was an honest year's worth of metal work.
It was
I
at
believe
I
least two
watched
guys.
so much stuff going on. It was two guys.
Yeah, they lengthened the doors.
Oh yeah,
Like
there was
6
so much
inches?
work
It's a
just
two-door
on,
wagon.
just on the tail section from the wheel. Well, they even changed the wheel well shape. They raised it up. They raised the wheel up because you couldn't get the tires out of it. So they actually raised the wheel well up. But did a bunch of stuff to the back. They changed the fin. I mean, they were just in bare metal. There was so much. You see seams everywhere, and it was amazing as it looked really nice from the inside. When I was down striping it, you know, there was no taillights. It was like I could run the line around the inside of there. Well, I'm looking inside where all the metal work was done, and they proof candor or they painted it, you know, so it's not going to rust out, and everything just smooth on the inside where all this metal work had been done. You go, God,
What's crazy?
that's amazing.
It's one of those cars by Strope where he seemed to have been left to do what he does best, which is that weird. And I say weird because not many people get it right on that line. He does this form meeting function thing where certain things are done to it form-wise because they have to be done to function. Like I said, with the wheel wells. It's one of those cool mods that's done, and it works so well with the car. I couldn't get over the detail, like I said, the fit and fitment on that. The fit and fitment, that's great. That was redundant all over again. Where's that?
The
front
department,
pan.
was that Department of Redundancy Department?
Yes.
There was
Twice removed.
for the front end met the bumper.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had goosebumps on my
Yeah,
form.
you
I looked
really
at that
did.
and went, oh.
Oh, and where the lines are
And
dead
the
on, right?
fit
Yes.
was so that
Perfect
gap
all the
was-
way around. And then he goes, look at the bottom of the grill. And I goes, look at the bottom. I went, what? He goes, well, there's a gap underneath it. He goes, and there was like a gap underneath it. And they made a whole other piece for the grill.
Yeah.
So it
looks
fit
like a
top
cooler.
around, all the way. It just fit all the way around, and you know, and now it's all symmetrical. So there's no weird gap. It's just, you know, okay, I didn't even know this.
Yeah.
Shut
And I
up.
was down there a lot, and it's amazing. You know, I didn't see everything. But,
Yeah, I didn't see it.
God, well, just when I was going together, I didn't even, you know,
Because I wanted off to
seeing it.
make anatomical jokes with the angle.
Sure, absolutely.
That could be a whole segment on our show. We should have
Anatomical jokes with the angles.
we need a
Anatomical angles.
a 2-minute segment on each show. We need a jingle for it. It's anatomical angles. And
Angle grind.
Oh,
wow.
nice.
Wow, it's a whole new kind of pants off, dance off. It's awesome.
Oh, sorry guys.
We went to the PPG booth and saw
Jeremy?
yeah, Senor.
Yep.
We saw him.
Incredibly
Very
talented.
talented.
Yeah.
What a nice, humble guy, too.
Yes, good guy.
I had forgotten all about the fact that he's the guy who did the graphics and everything on the Xbox 55 Chevy. Until he mentioned it to me and told me what a pile of garbage I was for designing him the way I did. He made me feel bad, and I cried.
You cried.
I had to stop him from punching in the eye.
But he didn't punch me in the eye. See,
Yeah,
that's
because
what
I
made me
stopped him.
happy.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that.
What?
I
Because you were crying. You wasn't saying quite.
No, I
I'll give you something to cry about.
Yeah.
Well, you did some work with that logo for the bill
Yeah.
book when I passed that.
Yeah,
on.
the corn part of it, or
The corn.
Yeah, the E85.
The corn part. This all goes back to that.
yeah.
No, but you had to work that. And that logo, as simple as it looked, was really, really complex with the layering and cutting through of lines that I did on that. Because I want to make it really trippy. And I remember thinking, if somebody ever has to paint this,
They're gonna hate me.
and I met the guy that I laughed at who could probably crush me.
And it was Jeremy. He's a big boy.
He's a big boy, but he's such a nice,
What
a humble guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Again, it's that case again. We talked about this before many times. The more humble they are, I'm sorry, the more talented they are, the more humility they seem to display. And he's textbook case.
Yeah.
Really, really humble dude. And it was funny because I told him, I said, Brad says you're in his mind at the top of your game, and he said, Brad who? I said, Brad King. He goes, well, that's a pretty pompous name. And
wow. Wow. Brad guy's kind of a jerk.
He gave himself that name?
That's a pretty good name. Did he sign that himself?
I didn't think you could give yourself
No,
a
it was
nickname.
the King. It's just Brad King. It's different.
Brad in Latin translates to the.
Well,
Bradus.
if we're giving ourselves
It's easier to
nicknames,
say than Duke of Oak Hills.
if we're giving ourselves nicknames, then I'm Captain Kickass.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh, you're not.
Chaos.
You're not giving.
Wait.
No, I'm not
Okay.
Captain Kick-Ass. No, you can
No,
have
no,
that.
nicknames.
You can have that analogy.
How
That's
do
a
you
good
guys
name.
get cool names like Captain Kick-Ass and the King, and I get stuck with a nickname like Trash Panda?
We just got to go with what's fitting.
I don't know. How do you get the? I don't know.
And I'm really mad because I'm setting up, so I missed the whole joke. You guys are laughing at it. I'm trying to get things. So I don't even know what they're laughing about because I'm doing something else.
We'll cover you. We'll cover you on here.
Apparently, you got to tell me that when we're off air, and I can get kind of caught up here.
If Brian tells you, you'll get stuck. So
Okay.
Like it's
You
stuck
can
in your
tell.
head forever.
You can tell me later. Then.
Oh, it's a mental floss for that.
That's so flaw.
Saw a lot of cars today.
Yeah.
A lot.
Brian,
Saw a lot of
Brian-
booths today.
he
I scribbled something that looked almost like my signature on posters.
he autographed a lot of posters.
I drew a palm tree on one.
He did. You do more of that tomorrow.
I was asked to draw a palm tree.
I gotta
Twice
say,
tomorrow.
RJ's a very animated guy, man.
Yes.
He's got a lot of energy. I was not
Yeah.
expecting that.
No, I wasn't either.
And he's one of those cool people where
You want a picture? Yeah. Yeah.
like, he offers it, and
Yeah.
it's like, for me, I try to hide that. If you're like, gonna have a picture with you, I'm like, but I'm hideous, and they're like, well, we know. That's why.
That's why I'm going to look so good in
That's
it.
why we want a picture.
It makes me look good, and I have proof.
I would like very much for you to take a photo with this thing that I grew in a petri dish.
We call it Brian.
It's Trash Panda, apparently.
Trash Panda. So RJ was a cool guy.
Yeah.
He seemed really cool. He obviously seemed very interested in his fans,
Yeah.
which is nice. It's a really genuine
He
thing.
engaged in conversations with everybody that walked out. It wasn't one of those. Sometimes you'll go to a signing and the guy will look up and go, "Who's it for?" Boom, 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 slide it over or hand it off.
Yeah.
There's no interaction.
Yeah.
He interacted with everybody that
that's
walked
pretty
out.
cool. And
Yeah. Yeah.
he was I don't know, he was really appreciative of
Very,
of the
And
attention of the
it's
car.
great.
Yeah.
Of the
Yeah.
fandom that's
Yeah.
created.
Yeah.
Someone out there, however, and I have to look at the camera for this is very important to me. One of you walked away with my personal signed copy of the issue of Hot Rod magazine, which I had purchased and brought to the show for him to sign, which is inscribed to me. I hope you enjoy your fine book that says to Brian.
Somebody stole your magazine.
Yeah. So we walked off with it. I went, hey.
Wow.
And we both went, did somebody take? I said, yeah. He says, I'll write you another one. So it said, to Brian, quit your bitching about your lost magazine.
Get over it. Get over it.
You walk
That's
up
why.
flying cars for a living. It's what happens when you're a whiny little fairy like yourself.
So that's why he almost punched you. Okay,
RJ.
it was.
Did you get a chance to
Love
use a
RJ.
feather in his face?
I did not get a chance to hit him. They put me on the opposite side. Tomorrow, though, I'm going to make it a point. If they do that again, I'm going to put it behind my ear and just keep on turning my head.
Right.
I guess Lorna was picking on you with the feather.
She's fun.
Nice lady.
It was a very
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, she's really cool.
She's been one of the highlights of the show, and I absolutely adore her.
Cool lady.
Very cool lady. It's some great neighbors, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I just swore.
Wow.
Oh,
You can't say shit on the live podcast.
Beep,
No.
beep. I beeped the mouse. It's all good.
Okay, good.
you can't say that.
Good timing.
I'm on it.
Quick, spry cat like reflexes.
Oh,
It
see,
was like a,
people
like a
read
5-second delay thing covered, man. It was. Spry cat. Spry, I like that.
Yeah, you can tell we're tired.
That's an understatement.
I've yawned like a dozen times since we've been sitting here.
That was, I mean, we had a really good.
We got
really
going
good
early
day.
today. Thank you, everybody, for doing that. That
We
was
had a
good.
good day.
Yeah,
Speak
special
of Baker's
shout,
dozen,
Yeah,
sorry.
we
special shout out. We were held back by anyone, you know.
We-
Everything was-
had a
We talked
good
to a
early
lot of-
start today. Got a lot
We
of time
talked to a
because
lot
of
of cool people. Seriously,
Oh, yeah.
I'm really proud
Okay.
of you guys and us. We did good, I think. Got a lot of good contacts.
yeah. Put a lot of stuff on Instagram,
Yeah, a lot of cool guys.
Facebook.
Be sure to follow us there.
Yeah.
The Round
It
Six
was just a
podcast.
good day. It was just a good day.
Tiring.
But we got to talk about what happened this evening. We haven't talked about that.
No, I have not.
No.
That's cool.
Yeah, we got tickets from Paul
Paul and Dwayne.
and Dwayne for a sketch contest for concept cars, and we went just to see it. And I asked if I could join. They said yes, much to my surprise, and I was out in the first round.
But
Which was a bunch of
shit.
No.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I have to.
Looking at the sketch, it was pretty rough.
No, but
Pretty rough.
but you actually drew what they wanted you to
Exactly.
draw. You were the only guy
Yes.
that drew what
No,
they wanted.
yeah.
Not only that, you were the 15th person to come out, and when you sat down, they hadn't given you paper, and everyone else started drawing as soon as they sat down.
Yeah.
Brian, he didn't even have a light. He was
Yeah.
drawing in the dark. Everybody had
Oh,
lights
terrible
except
lighting as
Dell.
Well, you used to have your little cave that you
Yeah.
draw in, right?
Yeah.
So
the Immense Crisis Center.
Yes.
I had it in my basement, my studio.
Crisis
Yeah.
Center.
I love you girls,
So,
but
so Eric was helping him. Eric was standing over him with his phone the whole time,
Yeah,
with
he
a
was.
flashlight on him,
Yeah.
so he
Yeah.
couldn't see.
That was awesome.
Yes.
Oh, that's what killed your phone?
No, something else killed me.
No.
No, because you didn't drop it on the.
You dropped it
No,
twice.
no, I dropped it on
Award.
somebody's trophy. I dropped it.
After it bounced off something else.
Dick. No, not my dick.
I think I know which trophy.
Yeah, a
it
whole
bounced
different
off of.
trophy.
Yeah. The Brian.
Yeah, I know. Brian Fuller's trophy. Sorry, Brian. It was not in your booth.
It made a
Speaking
sound.
of
It got everybody.
phallically shaped trophies, who do you think's going to win the Mother Shine Award this year?
Well, I thought you were talking about
That's a whole different trophy.
your airbox that you designed.
They're
Jay on the
beautiful.
airbox say.
Yes.
Oh, that we're talking about.
Huh? Yeah, with the hose that comes out.
Are those up for a trophy?
It's up
No,
for a design trophy?
I was trying to figure out who was up for. What car do you think is going to win the Mother Shine Award? Best of show at SEMA.
Mother's
Best-
Shine.
best of
So it's
show.
best paint job or best what? What
This
was
is best overall at SEMA. It's like the best of show. You don't know what this is?
Probably that government truck, the green one that was the 4x4.
They had it all twisted up.
Yeah, twisted up.
No. I don't know. You know the Model A that was in the PPG booth? Not my thing at all, but the paint was beautiful. Did you guys see that?
Which one?
Like 700 different colors of candy paint. On
Oh.
the
Panel painted.
Oh, that
Yeah,
one.
Computer.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I paid attention.
Who do I think's going to win the
It was
Moonshine
so
Award?
loud when you
I
walked
think,
by. You had to
I,
go like
think I
this.
already know who will win it. Troy's car.
You think so?
Yep.
That's kind of what I was thinking this year.
Yep.
It's either going to be that or the four-door Cuda.
Only if the Australians get the vote.
No, I'm not going to pick out. I don't pick out the car. Don't get me wrong. Phenomenally well done.
Oh,
but
yeah,
listen,
very
again,
well
this is
done.
about opinions.
Yeah.
And as you and I had discussed today, a few really key things they missed the mark on. I mean, and this was discussed too.
Yeah.
It was brought up that had they run a slant 6 in that car, one of the members of our team mentioned this,
And a 3-speed on the column.
and it would have been
Full hubcap.
brilliant.
And a bench seat.
And a bench seat.
Yep. It would have been perfect.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, putting that car with a V8 and everything, okay, neat idea. But like you and I discussed, though, the roof. just a little wonky.
Just a little high. Yeah. It was like off of a larger car.
I mean, and I get it. It was based off of, an original design concept.
Right.
But
And the rear window sat too low.
I think
my
a
opinion.
stock rear window or stock height rear window, obviously you have to alter the shape of it because it's not going to lay out.
It would either have to be 2 inches taller or moved up 2 inches, in my opinion.
Yeah, but and then the weird part too is when if you look inside of that car, there's a strange dip to that package shelf that puts everything even lower into the car.
Oh, really?
It was really, it was awkward. Don't get me wrong. It is what it is. I mean, and kudos to him. I mean,
There's a lot of work and a lot of nice work.
down the road, somebody might find that archaeologist wise and be like, hey, what?
I kind of have a complaint moment right now. I got to complain about a car right now.
Do it.
But I'm not going to pick it out because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to embarrass you.
No, none of this is picking
we
on
usually
it. This
don't.
is voicing an
Okay,
opinion because
all right.
we never do
Well,
anything to be negative.
and it's not that my opinion is everything, but
Well, you're the king.
well,
What
I
is
am
you?
the king. But when somebody spends $400,000 on a car, you do not use vinyl tape
Oh,
to break
jeez.
the paint line
Uh-huh.
ever.
Yes.
I'm sorry, you don't do that.
Yeah, there is that.
That's just something you do not do. And I saw a car yesterday, and and when you look at the tape line that moved, and you see glue, and you go, I'm looking at a $300,000 car that's got a zillion hours in it,
Built by a well-known
and
shop.
by a well-known couple of brothers. We'll leave it at that. It's some
actually
brothers.
like the car.
Yeah.
It was definitely not the car's golden moment.
No.
I actually
No.
Now,
like the car though.
The car.
And now
shape
you're
and
just,
all that.
you're just trying to throw darts at something.
right.
Well,
No, I actually like the car though. I mean, it's,
the car is
really
cool.
cool.
I mean, the
Yeah.
color maybe didn't do anything for me, but there's a lot of work in it. I appreciate
the
the
color,
work.
The color
I-
I liked from
yeah,
minute
I
one.
actually liked it, but
I have a thing about lime gold
I actually
color.
like it.
I love lime.
Yeah.
I was just
I would
upset
paint
to
my
see.
car lime gold in a heartbeat.
I was just upset to see a vinyl
That'd be neat.
pinstripe.
Right.
Yeah.
You go.
Yeah.
Unnecessary shortcut.
Yeah. And maybe it came down to the last minute. Maybe the car wasn't. That didn't even get done until
Yeah, maybe it wasn't
Monday.
done.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
Hopefully they rectify the situation and that goes bye bye. I'm hoping that's what it was.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
that was just one of those things that just bothered me hugely.
I agree.
Let's see, any other peeves? I'm trying to say something negative.
we
Walking
came up
walking around SEMA in shorts and flip flops.
Unless your initials are CR,
That's right, and that's okay.
he gets a pass.
Yep, he's cool.
Everybody else, I'm sorry, and I don't want to be negative about this. Do not, for the love of all that is holy, show up at a professional trade event looking like either A, you just came out of a halfway home, B, you're on your way to the beach,
With
or
the beach,
C,
with the
like
beach
you
hat and the
slept in your beach
the beach
slash
hat and
halfway
the house
bar.
slippers. That was a nice touch.
Yeah.
Added a pair of jammies and you had a Walmart customer.
We actually saw a kilt.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
no.
that was kind of cool though. That was
Yeah.
Oh, for him in the morning.
For him.
yeah. It was
But we also came up with a carbon fiber painting technique.
dude, absolutely.
We did.
How to
We-
paint carbon fiber.
Yeah.
We are developing
Yeah.
a product that when you see it on Shark Tank,
Mm-hmm.
you are literally going to defecate yourself
Uh-huh.
8 ways to Sunday.
So you have to wear 2 pair of underwear.
Just to watch this thing. Yes.
It's so brilliant.
Yep.
We're drawing.
You'll have to buy a rotisserie.
Yeah, you need to purchase a rotisserie
Yeah.
and
Because it only works on flat surfaces.
Yeah.
so you need a good compressor.
You can't do it on vertical. It only has to. Yeah.
Good compressor with a regulator, a steady hand.
Yeah.
Probably pay really well if you're somewhat double jointed.
Mm-hmm.
But the cool part about that is I really think that when you show how this thing works on TV, people are going to freak.
When that infomercial hits, we're golden.
You know who's going to love this though? Cake decorators.
Yeah.
I think
And there's a lot of those. There's a lot of those in the automotive industry. There really is that like to play on cars. There's a lot of guys that are into the whole baking, cake making thing that like to play with cars.
I think this could work out okay
So-
to me. I mean, for ornamentation purposes, these could work. This could really come in.
Sure.
One of the styling peeves that I'm starting to see a lot at this show is like the red anodized wheels, contrasting with colors that just don't jive.
Well, not even
Saw it on the 4x4s,
Yeah.
saw it on a
Blue
early,
Camaro.
early Camaro. It's like,
You know what's
I
hard to
don't
look
get
at?
it.
It's hard to look at too. Is the anodized paint or the you know the shell, the body shell.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that's vinyl wrap, isn't it?
I don't know. I hope it doesn't stay around, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
There's a lot of interesting stuff out there. A lot of neat stuff and a lot
Yeah.
of
A lot of stuff we got to get to yet.
Interesting use of tent grommets.
Tent grommets or
Yes,
tarp
yeah.
grommets.
Tent
Yeah.
and tarp grommets.
Yeah.
Yes, and that was a good.
We saw them run the gamut
from the
from
interior
an interior
To a shirt.
to a shirt.
clothing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an Italian
With that-
seat
with-
vent.
with-
That's
with
all-
the-
that's what that is.
Because you need your seats to be vented.
Oh yeah, well the early Ferrari.
The
some
back here
Ferraris
was
had
sticking
those
out of
as
the
Which
well.
they did. But
Yeah.
I remember that we had to talk about that.
Ford
how, like,
GT.
sometimes the seat frames will just overheat.
Well,
yeah.
right.
We also had to talk
seat
about.
cooling in them.
Well, we also had to talk about that I couldn't wear that shirt because my hair would be waving out of the grommets in my back.
It's a great visual.
And then they would tangle up, and then you could get the
It
shirt
would. I
off.
could
You'd
get
have to have
the
the
shirt
shirt
off. It
cut
would not
off.
off.
Yes, exactly.
We'd help it. We just rip it off.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
We're good
well,
friends like that.
So he'd have grommets hanging on his back.
Right.
So that wouldn't be very cool.
It'd be like piercings.
The cloth would all destroy itself, but the grommets would still be there.
Yeah.
He's going to get to the airport on Friday, and Mr. Swanson, could you step over here, please? Beep, beep, beep.
Imagine walking up to somebody that get their nose pierced or whatever, and they get the piercing, you can go, I can top that. And you take your shirt off. Yeah. Well, that guy's got grommets. Dude.
Back gauges.
Back gauges. How big are you going to go with those? I'm working on a 5-gallon bucket,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
That's the next step.
I'll be able to see all the way through me.
He's got back gauges and dreads on his back here.
Oh, dread.
Cornrows. Do it, Bill. Cornrows with beads. Be awesome.
The Bo Derek of the car world.
So-
Derek.
So tomorrow we need to work on some more intro stuff. Okay, Brian, and we got to work on some more intro stuff,
Yeah.
and we got to ask some of the poster signers some questions like you wanted to ask them.
Yeah, we need to.
When you talk to the poster people,
booth representatives.
booth representatives,
That's what they're called.
who never get
Booth hospitality agents.
who never get treated like they should get treated.
No.
So
I think that needs to be addressed.
yeah. And the people that were working there, see, we're going to do that too. The people that were cleaning up and doing stuff,
Yeah.
nobody ever talks
Yes,
to them.
it's
Why
true.
were they not,
They get Googled
when you
and
talk,
Googled.
they're part of the whole thing.
Yeah. It's amazing how many how many people aren't saying I appreciate it, or when stuff is removed from the table that no one says thank you, or it's
Just
just like
taken for granted.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I try to always do that.
As do I.
So tomorrow will be another good day. Today was a good day.
I hope there's a long day.
Today was a
Cars
long
we
day.
haven't seen yet that we have to make an effort to try to see tomorrow. I think Chip's Mustang, we haven't seen that.
Yeah, that's right.
We've got to find
Yeah,
where it
where
is.
is that?
BASF booth?
BASF booth.
BASF.
Weren't we in that?
I thought we
No,
PPG.
That was PPG.
Oh, I thought we were in the, no, we have to go to the BASF booth, because we have to talk with those girls that are building this.
Oh,
stuff.
that's right, the F-100 build.
Yeah, we have to talk to them.
You can do that.
I'm drawing a blank. I'm so
Yeah.
flipping tired.
Yeah, it's
Brody.
Yeah, Brody. We talked Brody at BAS.
Brody would be good.
It'll be good.
so we got some places we know we need to hit now.
Well, I don't know that we've even seen 20% of the show at this point.
No.
Yeah.
No, we didn't even walk the whole central hall thing.
Amazing how huge
Usually
it is.
Alex and I, we would do our thing. We'd hit the three buildings, just kind of as fast as we could hit them, and I mean run it. Now we're laughing because it's like we've been here for a while and we're talking to people and doing all the stuff we wanted to do, and it's like, okay, Brian, we're gonna go over here. Let's go. It's like, crap, we're missing. We're doing what we wanted to do, but we're missing a lot of the stuff that we would normally see.
Well, and in fairness is option. Well, it's you guys and me. We've always done it because it's what we wanted to do, not necessarily what we want to show.
Right.
So it's a different dynamic.
I mean, I'm okay with this. It's not like it's
yeah.
a bad trip. It's been great.
For me, it's the same. It's always been. I'm there for work.
Yeah.
I'm just there working. And this is no different. So this year I'll walk out of there going, I saw 21% of the show.
Which was better than last year, which was what, 18% or whatever, however you
Three,
phrase it.
2%.
Yeah. But you had a lot of fun on this trip.
Well, this has always been fun. I mean, especially
No. You're with us. It's been fun, right?
Right.
It's been funner,
Much
right?
more
Right?
funner.
Nudge,
Oh,
wink,
yes.
wink.
I mean,
Come on, Panda. It's been fun.
But it's been much more fun. I mean, this has been great getting all five of us together in one place.
Yeah, it's been a really good time.
And I love when somebody says, "But there's five of you. Why is it called Round Six?" Because when we have you on, there's gonna be around six of us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Good catch.
Yeah. That's why.
Duh.
Because we couldn't fit six of us in frame. We don't have a wide enough camera lens.
Red Sheep didn't get a good camera. They got one wide enough for five.
If we had another person there, the head would be so big, it would be just, wobbling all around. It would just look
Enormous. I suppose I look old. Shit, I look old.
You do. You're old, huh?
I'm not happy about that. I don't want to
Not
look
really
old
anything you can do about it. So.
There's stuff
Don't tell
I
us.
can do about it. Yeah.
Well, guys.
Well, they're not making head transplants yet.
Yeah.
No. Or full body transplants
No.
for that matter. What we'd like to do to make you more attractive is start with your hair and then do everything from there down to the bottoms of your feet.
Is Arnold still using his body?
Nope. Dell is.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They had a picture of
They didn't have any pictures.
picture of Schwarzenegger's with my name.
With the cigar in his mouth. So,
Yeah.
so they got all the different artists with their. Well, he shows up last minute. So what do they got Schwarzenegger.
I got a picture, but I'll post it up.
Yeah.
It's great though because they did it as a boxing or fight night thing. So they had everybody's height and weight, and his height was 2 question marks, and his weight was infinity.
He was the only one honest of the bigger group too.
Right.
Yeah.
That one guy, 235.
Oh yeah. Oh my gas. Jeez.
235.
I think it was 325.
We just heard a laughing. Really?
Yeah, it was 235 in the 6th grade.
Yeah. It's like, well, at least Dell's honest.
They actually had a ring announcer that was doing all that. He, calling everybody out.
Who actually, he announced Mayweather's first fight.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Really? And he didn't have enough quarters to park his truck.
Yo, that's right.
We're on the street all by
Yeah.
ourselves. We parked, and it was a meter right there. It's like we got to put the meter. Okay, so we're all digging for quarters, and all right.
We all have pockets full of change.
Pockets for the quarter. We're doing it. Well, this guy's in this pickup truck behind us. This guy gets out, and he's got the perfect hair, and he's going to do this thing. And he's like, you got to put money in there? Yeah. That's where he goes, I don't have any change on me. That's okay. We got a crap load of change. So we go to feed it in his. And
Yeah,
then,
we'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
we don't even know who this guy is.
Yeah.
He goes, so are you guys going to the sketch thing? Yeah, are you too? He goes, yeah, I kind of have to. I'm the guy.
I'm the announcer.
I'm the announcer. Okay.
Almost lost their announcer over some pocket change.
So then it was funny. We walked. I mean, it was like to the end of this yard, from where we're at to the end of the street, and you hang around. It's like right, we're supposed to be right on the walk right around the corner, like 15 feet, and there's the door.
Yeah.
We go. Well, I guess that was a pretty good spot to
Yeah,
park. We didn't
right.
even walk.
which is good after all the walking we've done.
You know, we
we
had-
had to stand.
We had a homeless guy sleeping. He kept an eye on
Yeah.
on Eric's car.
There's-
So that was good.
There's probably maybe 60 people there.
I was gonna.
You know, and there's an outside like a bar and everything with.
I bet there was more than 60.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more.
I think a lot more.
Yeah, 8,200 I would have
Yeah.
got.
I talked to the guy who ran the thing, you know, and I thanked him and I thanked all the other guys who ran around and he offered to buy me the drink, you know, before I left.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
We had to listen to trance music for the whole time.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Aoki.
That guy. Yep.
Aoki.
I will say that being a designated driver cost me more than it's ever been cost me in my life. $4 for
For a shot of Coke.
a Coke that was that big.
What?
Full of ice, and the Coke was warm, so of course you only had was water.
Welcome to Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah, that was lovely. So, but it was neat to watch a lot of the artists and see some of their techniques.
This is interesting.
I
It was
saw
definitely interesting. There's
Yeah.
no doubt there.
there are a lot of really neat spaceships drawn instead of pickup trucks
And Lincoln.
or Lincolns.
That's right.
Oh,
Man, the spaceships were amazing.
What I find really funny though, learning what I've learned about aero, playing around with my race car deal, aerodynamics, you'd think that they would be teaching kids a little more aerodynamic instead of all these really sharp edges.
right.
You go, it's never going to work, man. That thing's going to get 6 miles to the gallon if you're lucky.
Yeah. 400.
Make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
400 horsepower and it'll lose 70
Yeah,
in sixth gear.
but it looks really cool. But it won't work.
Yeah.
Glad it looks cool, but it will not work.
I don't have a problem with thinking outside the box, but it's just like, duh.
Or starting with a box.
Yeah.
Box, a roll of masking tape, and some razor blades.
It's like Volvo.
I'm thinking let's wrap this thing up and go to bed, man.
Yeah.
Brian's not off. I'm done. I'm done. So, guys, it's been another good day.
All right,
We'll do it again tomorrow.
Excellent job.
we'll get up at noon.
The crack at noon. Yeah. 5 o'clock rolls around awfully quick. Hearing Alex's alarm go beep. Yeah, it's,
I didn't let it ring today. I was like, beep. I grabbed it.
I wake up, it's like, are you getting up? No, I got out of the shower. All right, I'm in. So I struggle. I'm not getting
Ring.
But damn it, we got a problem tomorrow morning.
Why?
Frosted Flakes are all gone.
Who ate all the Frosted Flakes?
There's a
Brad finished them.
I had a bowl.
I had like,
I look over, all of a sudden it's in the garbage. What the? What just happened?
That's why I bought the Cheerios that I did. I'll be
I
the
fed it to the goat.
well,
But
the
the box
box is
wasn't
like the
that cool.
size of this right here. Come on.
It was ridiculous. The boxes have gotten smaller.
They're little tiny things.
Well, that's a good discussion for tomorrow morning.
Yeah, no doubt.
Let's tell here with our cereal.
General Mills.
Okay, so no tater tots tomorrow for breakfast. Tomorrow we're gonna do the.
There's a bunch of roll muffin things in there.
We're gonna do those.
Yeah, a bunch of those and those cinnamon roll things.
Cinnamon rolls.
I can't eat that, but
Why not?
I'll eat something else. I'm not supposed to eat a lot.
You're not supposed
That
to.
stuff.
Dude, you're on vacation. Work.
Yeah.
Work.
I've eaten enough. I've eaten enough other stuff. I just have to cereal or something. Trying
Just
to be
not
good.
Frosted Flakes.
Trying to be good.
I think
Well, I
there's
didn't have
some-
a big bowl. I just had a bowl.
I think there's some Fruit Loops or whatever
with
that was
almond
in there.
milk. So
Okay, Alex is actually going like this.
Yeah, Alex is going to sleep. So,
My weight on ass.
Guys,
is
tomorrow-
activated.
good night.
Good.
All right, so let's talk about Trash Panda. Oh, can we yet?
So is a trash pan like another name for a raccoon?
yeah.